Welcome to the introduction of the Digital Hue DH280B touchscreen MP4 player. We will be talking more about this player after we introduce you to our company, which is www.digitalhue.co.uk. We do rank #1 on Google. It comes with the English manual written by our technical guys, and a pouch which would keep your MP4 player safe and scratchless. Now, going to the introduction of this this player, as you can see over here, it's in complete metal casing and has the camera, 1.3 megapixel camera, which can be used to take pictures and basically do the recording as well. These players, all our player comes up with a unique serial number to each and every player. If you can see over here, there's the on-off button, the USB cable socket, and the headphone socket. Simply try to turn it on. You just slide this on-off button on the right side for 2 to 3 seconds, and that'll turn the player up. It'll have 10 different icons. The first one being for the music, video, photo, radio, text, recording, explorer, camera, settings, and the last one is the game. We go back up and basically start the interaction with the music. Just basically, they're very sensitive, very nice players. By the way, to stop the sensitivity of that stuff, what you can do is you can even lock your player by just sliding your button over there. So that's locked. It won't work. Open the lock and it's okay for you to work with. We start with the music, to the main menu. There you go. We have photos as well. You just basically have to press it, and these are your photographs, which you can store. 8 GB will take a massive amount of photographs. This will take you to the all the controls are basically touch controls. Okay, and then you can come out of that, and you have FM radio over here, as you can see. You can even record from the radio. Going back to the main menu, text. We have many of our customers whom we know of have been using this particular text menu to read novels, and that is the fact. You can even record it. That's it. It's basically a voice recorder. Okay. Come out of that. The Explorer, which tells you exactly what files are there on your player. If you come out from there, has a camera as well. DC, basically I think it's a digital camera. DV, digital video. You can, and that's touch screen as well. That should get the camera on. Because it's a 8 GB, normally sometimes it takes a bit time to load. But here you can see there you go. That's your camera for you. Okay, going back to the main menu. These are your settings by which you can check. It's an 8 GB player. There you go. You'll come up with 7,000 something megabytes. Somewhere about 7,900 megabytes, because the software utilizes some of the here comes 7,853. The card memory, because I've inserted the card, is 1,000. It's a 2 GB card, so but the card doesn't come with the player. You have to buy them separately, which we happen to sell on our website as well as on eBay as well. And the last one, which you can have a look, is basically your games. A Tetris. This is basically paused. Yeah, there it is. You can move it you want it, however you like it. Yeah, there you go. Comes up. Going back to the main menu. And that's all about it. Thank you very much for watching this video. You basically just slide it again. Our logo comes up, and that's all about the player. Thank you very much for watching the video. Welcome to the introduction of the Honda VX787, which is basically a hybrid of the VX777 and the VX767 with a 4.3-inch wide screen, and it's basically a touch screen. We'll be talking a bit more about this VX787. The touch screen, as you can see over here, it comes in this good box of JHO, and basically the player sits over here, the accessory sits behind it. I will tell you a bit more about the accessories. It comes up importantly with an English manual over here. Talking a bit more about this player, it comes with two speakers, external speakers over here. You can see the first one, the left and the right one. This basically is a 16 GB player. Has the USB data transfer cable socket over here, which helps you to transfer your files from your computer to the player and to and fro. Your reset button and your 3.5mm jack for your headphones. Again, this is another one which is a TV out, but it can also be used as a 3.5mm headphone jack. There's a mic over here for you to do your recording and basically record your FM radio station songs as well. The 32 GB micro SD slot card basically can take up to 32 GB. This player is 16, so that'll take your player up to a massive 48 GB. It comes with two buttons over here. You can see this one. This is the on and off button. This is your return button. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the player on. Basically, it just has the startup screen like you have for the Honda VX767, but these are all touchscreen. By the way, these 14 different desktops. I'll show you later on in this video. You can choose any of them on which you need. 10 different icons: music, video, photo, record, radio, ebook, other FU functions, explorer, settings, and games. I'm going to be talking a bit more about music over here. If you select the music, you can have music sorted out according to your artist, album. You can have your own favorites. You can have your recorded messages into this, your directory list. I'm going to go to the old music first. I'm just trying to play this. By the way, what this player does is by default sets the speakers off, so you have to physically go into there, go to voice setup, and turn it on. Settings over here, which says about the display settings, light brightness, return, system setting. You can lock the keypad as well. I'm just going to, because I'm explaining this player, I'm not going to be doing that. As I stated, when I started, you can even these are different. You can see 14 different desktops, and you can use any of them for your it's just because there's a protective screen on the player. This touch sensitivity is not that great, but if you take that off, it's really good. It's total. There you go. You can change it to different colors, like blue. There you go. I'm just going to return. I have all different languages in this as well. All the different ones. Unless you want to return back as well. It tells you a bit more about the system, which basically tells you exactly what's the internal memory and what's the card memory as well. It should come up very soon. There you go. It's a 15.7 because some of the ones have been used by what I've loaded onto the player. Auto shut time, touchscreen check, all that stuff. basically, you know, it's a wonderful player, the best ever coming up from Honda. If you want to turn it off, just press that button, and it'll basically turn itself off. That's it. There you go, it's turning itself off. If you buy this player from us, we also happen to slap in some accessories like this touch screen screen protector. We also have these Morphe cases in 5 different colors. We just send them randomly unless we have customers who come and say that they specifically want a specific color. We have the orange, the grey, the red, black, and the camel color. We also provide you with the USB car charger, which you can charge your player in the car. Especially it's helpful when you have the audio out from your car. We also have this external battery charger, which basically is you plug your player into this, and that'll extend your battery life. Say for instance, if your player has gone flat, the batteries have gone flat, if you use this, it basically uses a AA battery over here. It goes in there and extends your battery life by about 3 to 4 more hours, so they can use it if your batteries go flat. That's all about the Honda VX787. Feel free to ask any of the questions. We'll try our best to answer any of your questions with the best of our knowledge. Remember to buy it from Digital Hue. eBay ID is Digital Hue. Thank you again for watching this video. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Welcome to yet another introduction of the VX series from Honda. This one is basically the VX525 2.8 touch screen, which is a color touch screen, and it is basically using a WR-Time chipset, and it has a flash user interface. As you can read over here, flash UI. As I say, it's a touch screen. It comes in a very good presented box over here. That just have to take that off, and your player sits on over here, as you can see. Right. It comes with accessories. The Honda soft carry pouch, your normal Honda headphones, and the stylus, which I'll be using to demonstrate this player to you. 3 sockets over here, one for your headphones, the reset button, and USB data transfer cable socket, and this is your micro SD slot card. We know for a fact it takes that 8 GB, but we've still yet to confirm from Honda. Probably would take 32, but I wouldn't commit to 32 GB at the moment. But I know for a fact because we've used 8 GB and it works fine with the 8 GB, so it's definitely going to take 8 GB, and the capacity of this player is 8 GB as well. It comes with the Honda logo at the back, and this is basically one of the first players we got from Honda here with the serial number, as you can see, 200001. Let's start the player. It's a bit flashy, but I don't know. It's like a Marmite. If people like it, they like it. If you don't like it, they won't like it. But it's basically a good player. I must say that. I must admit to that. As you can see over here, it's all loaded. You can change the desktop by just pressing that. There you go. Which one? Any of the one which you think is fine. That's a very good function for this one to start with. There are more coming anyhow. There you go. Right, you can see, you should notice some of these yellow and the pink bubbles coming up over here. That's again because of the graphic, the flash user interface. You have your watch over here, or the clock, whatever you call it as. The main menus, like the music, photos, and the videos, are over here at the front. While the other ones are, you can basically just browse through them. This is your recorder, this is your ebook, your settings, and your flash games. I'll be taking you through them later on. But it's a very nice player, I must admit. For the price, it's really very nice player, and it would make a very good Christmas present. That's the reason I think they've chosen to launch during this time when the Christmas is coming around. Right, we start with the music. As usual, I have this song over here. The reason I've paused it because I'll show you. It can basically arrange the songs, as you can see over here, the albums, the genres, the record list, the artist, and stuff like that. Right. A good function for that is basically you have the photographs over here, and whilst you're watching the photograph, you want that you want to listen to the music. Basically, just touch over there because it's handy. It's over there. That's it. Sorry, just going to be pausing that and just close it. It's going to go back to that. You have an album viewer as well. You can orient the pictures as you want. There you go. You can set it as if you want, you can change the transition effects, fade in and out, left to right, all that stuff. Not much wasting much of the time because YouTube don't give me more than 10 minutes, and you have to discuss anything about the player. So much of the photos discussed about it. Take you to the videos now. Again, it just opens up like that. As you can see, that's your video sorted out. I just love this. Right, that's your recorder. I think that's it. That's your ebook, and there's the settings over here. You can see the different languages, main menu style. And this, what you can do is, if you don't want this stuff to slide, you can choose a small icon style, and it'll confirm. Do you want to use that? You just click OK to that. And basically, what that does is it takes all your icons right on the top, right over here like this. But I normally prefer the one with the sliding effects. I'm going to be changing that back to the sliding effect, sliding style. Confirm that. Yes. Go back. Transition effects. It all tells you about as to how you want your pictures to go from fade in and to out. If you want to scale it left to right, right to left, scale to corner, you can choose any of the ones. Lock screen. This is a good function again. Like I've set it for 60 seconds because it won't let me do anything. I'm just going to set it for 10 seconds and show you exactly. It's like an iPhone. I'm not going to do anything for 10 seconds. What that's going to do is going to basically lock the player off, and then basically the screen goes blank. Yeah. And you touch that, it comes up with slide to unlock, and you move that, it basically unlocks your player. But I'm going to move that back to 60 seconds because I don't want it to be keep unlocking whilst I'm over here. Again, the same iPhone style. You can change the date, the month, like that. And before you go there, it'll ask you, do you want to confirm that? Well, I'm not going to do anything right now. It's just going to be. That's the power management, system restore, screen calibration, all that stuff. Let's talk about a bit more of the flash games over here. It's very nice as well. What we've done is basically we've got our digital hue, which you can go back to the main menu. Well, not the main menu, but the menu for that. This drawing as well, which is, to me, is perfect. I mean, it's like you can scribble whatever you want on the screen, and then you want to clear it off. Just basically clear that off. Write something, and if you want to write in notes or something like that, that's perfect. As you can see. Right, just going to go back. That's much talked about this player. There's nothing much which I can basically go more into it. But as I said, if you have any questions, do feel free to ask any of the questions you have, and get ready to order. And we'll see you soon, as soon as we can. For any technical questions you might have, don't hesitate to contact us through our website or through eBay, eBay ID Digital Hue. And that probably should be it about the player. And thanks a lot for looking at the player. Thank you very much. Thanks. Bye. Welcome to the introduction of the Honda VX777 touchscreen MP4 MP3 player, brought to you in United Kingdom by Digital Hue Limited. It's a UK limited company. We fortunately happen to rank on the first page of Google when it comes to Onda MP4 players. Just go to www.google.co.uk and just type in Onda MP4 players in the search window, and you'll find us at either the first, second, or definitely on the first page. Alright, much talked about, recommending not to waste much of your time. Let us introduce this Onda VX777 player with the TV out function. It comes in a very impressive box over here, as you can see. Has the serial number and everything printed over here. It tells you the capacity, which is 8 GB over here. Just going to be opening that. Now this has two different part. This is for accessories, and this is where your player sits in there. So perfectly. I'm just going to be turning the player on. By the way, this player just has one on button, which I'm going to be pressing it right now. I'll turn the player on. There you go. It comes up with the Onda logo and the startup screen. It's an impressive startup screen as well. This one also has the serial number at the back. The socket for the USB data transfer cable, the reset button. You have the headphone socket over there, headphone socket on this side as well, which can be used. Well, it's basically a TV out socket, but it can be used as an additional headphone socket. You have the micro SD slot card, which can take up to 32 GB. So, which will make this player to take it to about 40 GB if you have a 32 GB micro SD card slot into it. As you can see over here, the 9 different icons: the music, video, picture, radio, ebook, games, record, browser, and system set. Let's go to the music first. It tells you exactly, it says, it tells you which one is playing. It gives you the idea of all the songs which are listed onto the internal memory of that. You have the play mode, equalizer, basically, and I've just got it to the customized. So you can even customize as you want, as you can see over here. But, a bit more or less there. This way. Go back to that. Start on some music. Background play, on, off. Play orders, it tells you about the file names. You can update the jukebox as well. Going back to folder, as you can see, well, there's a Chinese song which I'm not definitely going to play over here, but I've downloaded the one from The Bleeding Glove from Leonel Lewis. YouTube doesn't let me more than 10 minutes to get onto the video, and it's definitely, I won't be able to do complete justice in 10 minutes. I'm trying to browse through all of them as quickly as I can, so that I could basically do a little bit of justice to this player, to show you exactly what it does. These are the videos listed on there. I'm just going to play the one which my son loves it more. He just loves this. It gives you an option of whether you want to continue from the last. I'm just going to cancel it to the main menu. I'll show you a bit of more pictures. It arranges your pictures into the form of this directory, and basically just click onto that. You can play about with the pictures as well. You can orient as you want. You can stretch them. Play the next ones. I mean, the quality of the picture is also very good, perfectly. I would really give it a 10 out of 10 for audio and the video quality as well. So the pictures over here. Going back to the menu, you have the radio, you can have the ebooks. Basically, you can have ebook in the form of text. The radio is basically it'll play the FM stations. So that's just for your information. Go back to the menu. I have 3 different games. This break, they call it break because basically this one. But just press this on button to go back to the main menu. You have the snakes. This basically exit. You can record as well. It'll help you to record your whatever you listen to the FM radio as well. So you can record. You can even dictate. Basically, you can record your dictation as well as what is playing on the radio. Browser tells you exactly what's in there. What we've done is we basically downloaded one of our company's Flash. This is basically what it plays this video as well. If you can see properly over here, it plays basically any extensions. I'm going to go back. to the main menu and tell you a bit more about the system set. It tells you about the capacity of the player. It normally comes up with 7.76 with it being an 8 GB if you go over here. Right. You can choose 4 different themes if you want. The display, that you can change the font color, white, red, all different colors you can see over here. TV screen setup. You have a TV standard, which is P system, and the N system, which is basically PAL and NTSC. Ebook phones, small and big phones. This is basically the backlighting. If you can change it to 5 to 10 seconds to conserve a bit more battery. You have auto off. You can also have your speaker. You can have your speakers on all the time, or basically just keep them off and just use it off the headphones. Adjust touch screen. It's basically to calibrate your screen if it doesn't respond properly. That's all about this player. I'm just going to be taking you through more of the accessories which we provide, and what are the accessories we do come with these player as well. Simply just turn the player off like that, and that's it. It's been sorted out. On the headphones, as you can see over here, so you can use in this country. Although the freebies which we happen to give away are these Morphe cases, as you can see over here, all different colors, very velvety finish. They're very good for these players, just to protect them. We also give this USB car charger, as you can see from here, which you can use to basically charge your player in the car as well. A universal screen protector, as you can see over here, to protect the screen, because it's a touch screen anyhow. This is basically called the emergency battery charger. As you can see from here, it says it reads basically emergency charger. By the way, it also has a UV light over here. As you can see, millions of uses of UV light. I don't need to explain much more about it. What this basically does is you just fit this in there and just get it onto your player. So if your batteries run flat, this is basically what you need to do. You plug it into there and it takes care of itself. It'll basically work for another 3 to 4 hours and it will charge your batteries. What it does over here, I can see it's USB, it's charging. It'll go to the charging mode straight away. There it is, it's gone charging. I'm just going to take it out.